Vincent Van Gogh was a victim of pre-internet gang stalking by Francis E. Deck Esquire on YouTube. Vincent Van Gogh is a textbook example of a pre-internet, or even a pre-modern industrial age gang stalking victim, someone whose talent was ignored, suppressed, and denied by the world until after his passing. Vincent Van Gogh spent his life mocked, bullied, and ridiculed by the ignorant gang stalking demons around him, mirroring the lives of so many that have come before and after him, truly too many to count, whom stories will never be told to the world, to give future generations a warning of the true nature of the evil, heartless, selfish creatures they share this planet with. I have come across so many people in my days who still assert this notion that hard work, talent, and dedication is what makes someone successful in this world, when the very education system that steals a truly criminal amount of hours from the best years of their life in exchange for useless knowledge, that does nothing but torment them and make them subservient to the system that steals all hope of prosperity, freedom, and a future from them. All of life's simplicities exchanged for man-made horrors beyond anyone's comprehension, privacy exchanged for the illusion of being more interconnected than ever, despite being lonelier than ever. The same education system that did this to you will tell you of Vincent Van Gogh's existence as if mocking you, the same way it will tell you of Death of a Salesman or 1984 as if mocking you. As if you won't do anything with the knowledge because you want. It truly did win on this gamble against humanity. The education system did. Nevertheless, even this evil system shows you the works of this man who was ignored, mocked, belittled, ridiculed, and ignored by society, despite possessing talent that transcended his time. I ask again how hard work, dedication, and talent pays off if this is how the world treated a man with talent that outlasted him by generations in an era half as cruel to a man as it is today. What are we striving for, if in spite of all progress we cannot obtain true mastery of even the most fundamental principles we deem necessary for the world to maintain a polite society, or even a society for that matter? I doubt anyone will be able to come up with a truly meaningful response to such a question. I imagine nothing more than a heckling demon will respond to this with a half-hearted verbal jab meant to provoke nothing more than a response. That said heckling demon will use to pretend he is some sort of energy vampire that actually obtains something out of being needlessly rude to people. If Vincent Van Gogh existed today, nothing would be different about the way he was treated. In fact, I dare say that Vincent Van Gogh could not have existed today, even as an ignored, talented man. This society demands so much nonsense out of people and leaves them so little time to pursue creative endeavors, their hopes, dreams, wishes, what have you, and we live in such a disconnected, antisocial, non-communal society that has such a little sense of family or community that I bet he would not even have pursued art to the degree that he did in modern society. He would have probably been so dissuaded by the soul-crushing art programs of the modern Western world, full of the heckling soulless demons that partake in them, that he would have been more likely to go the route of a certain art school dropout that participated in World War I and II than he would be to be the many such cases, ignored, starving artist with immense talent that he was in the past. And that is what is a deeply and profoundly depressing aspect of society, is that society enjoys crushing the hopes and dreams of these innocent victims who can truly say there is a God that cares, watching over us in such a world filled with so many evil societies, so many varying cultures that are chances for the world to not be the way it is that have failed, if you ask me. Same for all of the fallen societies that have came and went by now, all chances for the world to form a culture finally ridden of the evils that haunt all other societies. But they all failed to be replaced by these wicked machinations. Instead, truly and profoundly depressing it is to know that this is a so-called march of progress in action. To what end and at what cost?